Mrs. Z here. It is a snowy, cold weekend here in Kansas. We just rooted our Kansas City Chiefs to victory yesterday, and I even had John and his cousin attend that game in 0-degree temperatures yesterday. But we've rooted them to victory. But hey, life goes on the farm. And I just want to show you what we do as farmers in the freezing cold temps to protect our animals. So, join us. So here we are at the barn. Sarah's already working on chores, which we have to do twice a day, every morning and evening, even if it's freezing outside.
Lipstick.
Sarah, is it harder watering animals in the winter?
A little.
A little, why?
It's all iced over.
Oh my goodness, yes. Look at that pan. That's Cap's water pan. We just add a little hot water to the top because it's pure ice. Woo! Or we have to break the ice for the cattle in the bigger troughs. There you go. That's what the cattle watering pans look like, the mineral tubs that we water in. We just break a hole in the top part of the ice in the middle. It's not as thick there. The animal gets a drink. There's that calf over there. And we're good to go till morning. Got a little bit of snow while we were in church this morning, and when we got home, all of the cattle had snow on their backs. They're pretty hardy animals, those cattle. Just giving them a little hay now. Are you giving him bedding, John?
Bedding.
There's his hay that he's been eating, but we're going to put some hay down for him to lay on, so he's not laying on that cold ground. You like that, Johnny? Now that calf has been laying inside that alleyway. It acts as a very good windbreak for wind that's coming out either the north or the south. Pretty cool. Not all the cattle have that, but this one does. See? He's putting it inside there. It's a pretty cool calf hut for him. I must say, isn't that snow beautiful? I love the look of snow. It does complicate things just a bit in the chore department, but you just can't beat the beauty. My motto is, if it's gonna be cold, we might as well make it pretty. So let's head on into the barn and check out the animals in here. And there's all that hay we put up. Remember, in the heat of the summer, if you don't put up hay, you are doomed when winter hits and there's no grass for your cattle or your goats to eat. And there's Max. He's king of the barn, aren't you, Max? Yeah. Now, we've never had the capability until this winter of putting our goats in the barn. But remember, in previous videos, we were putting concrete on this floor to make it possible. Hi, girls. Hi, girls. These are our mamas-to-be. They are due to kid any day, and we're putting them in the barn so that if they have those babies, they've got a better chance of survival in this 0-degree weather. And even still, we still have to check on them. And as soon as these girls show signs of having their kids, we open up the door there that separates these two pens. And we move her into this stall by herself. There's a heat lamp there, and that provides some heat for her and her babies. And we try to be here in this cold. And as soon as they're born, if we catch them, we are able to wipe those babies off with a towel and get them dry as soon as we can. And then we try to get them sucking on mama, make sure she has milk to give them, because sometimes it takes 24 hours or so before her milk comes in. So if she doesn't have milk right away for them, which is colostrum at first, we go ahead and feed them with a bottle. We try to warm them up from the inside out as soon as we can, in addition to toweling them off and getting them dry. And then after they've been in this stall and the babies are eating well from mama, we move them on over to the other side. I guess the other side is what we'll call the nursery. So let's take a look over there and see what we've got. We've got 2 pens of mamas with new babies over here. Here we have Giselle and Phyllis. And over there in the corner huddling are their babies. Aren't they cute? Oh, thank you, John. That'll help. And there's one over here as well. Each of these girls had twins. And in the next pen, we have Coco. Oh, yeah. Hello, girls. We have Coco and 2 other mamas. These 2 were bottle babies, this one and this one, so they're very tame. And there are their babies huddled in the corner. And one right here. Whoops, Coco Bee, move your nose. Move your nose, girl. And in the very last pen, we have Dolly. Hi, Dolly. She's growing. And you notice we have a heat lamp in each one of these stalls in the nursery. We are so grateful for this barn. We have never had this capability to have the heat lamps and the nursery in the barn until this year. Oh yeah, I've spent an evening, well, a very cold night in 0 degrees out in one of those Quonset huts delivering babies, and it was no fun, believe you me. This is much, much better. We're able to keep our eyes on our expectant mothers and kind of be on top of things better. Okay. With that, we're going to sign off and say we'll catch you next time here at Hickory Creek Farms. Stay warm, guys.